Hey church, Pastor Mark here, and I hope you're having an incredible day. You're watching The Daily, where I take 3 minutes to connect with you and encourage you in your faith. It's all a part of our goal to become a Christ-centered community driven by the joy of the gospel, to make disciples who make disciples. We take time every day to work on scripture memory. Last week we worked on Matthew 5:37, and it says, "Let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more than this comes from evil." And this week we keep moving along in the Sermon on the Mount. So it's Matthew 5:39, and Matthew 5:39 says, "But I say to you, do not resist the one that is evil. But if anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to him the other also." So it's a verse that deals with retaliation and our own weakness and choosing to rely on God's strength instead of our own, even in difficult times. It connected with yesterday's sermon. Hopefully you got a chance to tune in yesterday. I know as disconnecting as being all digital can be, one way that we feel connected is when we join together to watch something. It's still a little bit uniting to know that you're in your house watching a worship service that I'm in my house watching at the same time. It is a little bit of a community element that we're all doing the same thing, even if we're doing it in different places. So I hope that is something that you can work towards, is joining us on a Sunday morning. But if not, I mean, even if you don't get a chance to join us on Sunday morning, still joining us anytime throughout the week, I hope you get a chance to watch the sermon and the music and the conversation beforehand. It's all good. So we say that our service starts at 10, but we actually have time even before that at 9:45 that we just start just for you to be logging on. And we actually started this week 9:15 to 9:45 having a Zoom call where you can log on and just get to be with each other, even if digitally, from 9:15 to 9:45. Jim Korth hosts that, and so I hope you'll join in this week. That's always the information for that sent out in our emails. You'll see that this week from Provision Church. All right, well, we want to keep reading in Hebrews. Today, we're skipping over to Hebrews chapter 9. So read with me in Hebrews chapter 9. "But when Christ appeared as a high priest of the good things that have come, then through the greater and more perfect tent, not made with hands, that is, not of this creation, he entered once for all into the holy places, not by means of the blood of goats and calves, but by means of his own blood, thus securing an eternal redemption. For if the blood of goats and bulls and the sprinkling of defiled persons with the ashes of a heifer sanctify for the purification of the flesh, how much more will the blood of Christ, who through the eternal Spirit offered himself without blemish to God, purify our conscience from dead works to serve the living God." All right, well, you heard it there. It's because of Jesus' blood that our eternal redemption is secured. His blood redeemed for himself a people. And I love what that last verse says, is that our conscience has really been redeemed from dead works to serving a living God. You serve a living God. Make that your focus and make that your joy for today. All right, church, I love you, and I'll see you again tomorrow.